Last Thanksgiving, as the aroma of roasted turkey filled the air and laughter echoed from the children, my world shattered. We sat around the long dining table, 15 family members in all, when my daughter-in-law, Melissa, with her perfect hair, manicure, and smile, set down her wine glass. Starting next month, she announced, looking me straight in the eye, the guest room will cost you $2,300. Silence fell like a heavy curtain. Forks hovered midair. My son, Jason, stared at his mashed potatoes, avoiding my gaze. I thought I'd misheard. This house wasn't just any home, it was mine. My late husband, Richard, and I had bought it in 1984 with his veteran's loan, paying off the mortgage in 2010. After Richard's death, Jason convinced me to move in with them to avoid loneliness. Now, Melissa added sweetly, if you can't afford it, there's the senior shelter downtown. They have programs for people like you. The word stung like a slap. At 70, I'd been a nurse for decades, raised 3 kids, and supported Richard through Navy deployments and his fatal illness. I didn't argue. Instead, Richard's voice echoed in my mind. Keep every document, Clary. Documentation is protection. Little did I know how vital that advice would be. My life had been defined by 42 years with Richard. We met in Portland when I was 23, him fresh from the Navy. His quiet steadiness made me feel safe. We built everything from scratch, him in construction, me nursing until our son Jason arrived, followed by daughters Emily and Grace. I stayed home, managing the household while Richard worked. We saved diligently, skipping vacations to afford our dream, a 3-bedroom house in Maplewood, Oregon. The day we signed the deed, Richard squeezed my hand. This is our safety net, Clary. No one can take it. We celebrated paying it off with steaks and cheap champagne, dancing in the kitchen. But in 2016, Richard was diagnosed with pulmonary fibrosis from Navy chemical exposure. He passed within 2 years, leaving the house an empty shell. My daughters lived far, Emily in Boston, Grace in Denver. Jason, nearby with Melissa and grandkids Chloe and Sam, suggested I stay with them temporarily. Melissa seemed welcoming. I packed essentials, donated Richard's tools, sold furniture, and moved in, leaving the Maplewood house vacant but in my name. The first 6 months were healing. I cooked dinners, helped with homework, and bonded over coffee with Melissa, sharing stories of Richard. I felt useful. But Melissa's promotion to marketing director changed everything. She returned in sleek suits, talking about elevating our lifestyle. The house transformed. New designer sofa, marble counters, stainless appliances. My guest room stayed dull, a reminder of my temporary status. Subtle hints escalated. Melissa sighed at my kitchen presence, complaining about utilities and laundry. She excluded me from the kids, ushering them away for focus. One night, I overheard her call me a burden to Jason, insisting I contributed nothing. Jason murmured defense but yielded. Brochures for nursing homes appeared in the recycling. Her laptop showed searches for Medicare placements. Fear gripped me. Richard's words resurfaced. I needed protection. Thanksgiving exposed the rift. Melissa's demand humiliated me before family. My sister-in-law Janice protested. This is Clarissa's home too. Melissa retorted. Family contributes. I excused myself, heart pounding, and called my friend Marian the next day. Furious, she asked, whose name is on the deed? Mine. That night, I retrieved my lockbox. Insurance, military records, the deed with Richard's note. Clary, this is yours always. Don't let anyone take it. I consulted attorney Daniel Collins. A title search revealed a loan application 6 months prior using my house as collateral, with a forged signature. Melissa's scheme was clear. Pressure me out, claim power of attorney, sell my home. Daniel advised, you hold the legal cards, but you're living with thieves. The post-Thanksgiving Saturday, Melissa arrived at 7 a.m. with movers and boxes. The guest room is needed, she said. I've arranged assisted living at Silverpine. She tried entering. I blocked her. Don't touch anything. She threatened police for trespassing. I countered with the deed. This is my home. Paid off in 2010. I revealed the forged loan and 3 credit cards in my name. Identity theft. Melissa paled. Jason looked ill. You have 30 minutes to leave. Locks change after. Melissa rallied, claiming I was forgetful, leaving stoves on for my safety. I revealed a recent medical evaluation confirming my sound mind. She grabbed Jason. They packed frantically. 27 minutes later, their cars screeched away. The house exhaled in relief. By Monday, Daniel filed complaints: identity theft, fraud, elder abuse, attempted grand larceny. The DA called it solid, with a clean paper trail, forged applications, intercepted mail, unauthorized charges funding their luxuries. Pool, remodels, private school. News spread in Maplewood. Neighbors offered support. Marion visited daily. The preliminary hearing was surreal. Melissa, in a navy suit, played victim. Jason avoided my eyes. On the stand, I recounted facts plainly. Under cross-examination, their lawyer painted me as bitter. I stayed calm. I'm not bitter. I'm a homeowner seeking justice for theft of what my husband and I built. Jason admitted knowing, but blamed Melissa. The prosecutor highlighted his benefits. Verdict: guilty. Melissa got 4 years in prison plus restitution. Jason, 18 months probation and restitution. A protective order barred contact. Exiting the courthouse, deed in bag, the air felt lighter. Justice prevailed. My home was mine. Post-trial, peace returned. I changed locks, repainted, installed oak flooring, reclaiming space. The senior center became my haven. I led workshops on financial awareness, credit checks, document security, spotting abuse. Attendees shared stories. One woman hugged me. You showed me I don't have to feel guilty protecting what's mine. I gardened tulips Richard loved. Sipped tea by the pool. Jason's silence brought peace. Melissa's absence relief. Daughters called more. Trust rebuilt slowly. My journey taught. Gratitude shouldn't cost dignity. Trust needs vigilance. Family respects and protects. If betrayed, protect yourself. Keep documents safe. No rights. It's never too late to stand and win.